Breanna Stewart puts cards on the table, choosing between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in WNBA comparison. Breanna Stewart delivered a stellar response when pressed to pick between the two standout rookies, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Despite the WNBA season still being in full swing with Stewart's New York Liberty vying for the title against the Minnesota Lynx, the spotlight remains on the league's shining new talent, while Clark's first season with Indiana Fever concluded with an off-season loss to Connecticut Sun, and Reese's debut year with Chicago Sky was cut short due to injury, preventing the team from reaching the playoffs. These two historic rookies are still the talk of the town. In the midst of her pivotal role in the finals, Stewart was asked to choose between Clark and Reese, the 30-year-old shun giving a clear-cut answer, instead praising both for their remarkable contributions. "I mean, it's not an either-or with Angel or Caitlin," Stewart remarked. Caitlin Clark's modest $650,000 house, mega-rich boyfriend and parent struggles. Caitlin Clark receives new job offer in different sport after incredible outing. They both came into the league this year and did great things. Angel being atop the rebound leaders for the entire season. Caitlin the assists. She went on to highlight the influence Clark and Reese have had beyond the court. And not only their impact on the court but also the presence that they have off, she continued, reports the Mirror US. The fans that they are continuing to bring in. It's been exciting to see, and I know they are only going to continue to grow. Classy Caitlin Clark, hailed by PGA stars as WNBA star, shows golfing ambition. Cheryl Swoop's change of heart on Caitlin Clark highlighted by playful Hall of Fame exhibit placement. Clark made a splash as the #1 overall pick from the 2024 WNBA draft, scooping up the Rookie of the Year award after a record-smashing season. The ex-Iowa sensation broke rookie records for most assists and points in a single season. Reese, on the other hand, dominated the boards like no other. The Chicago Sky standout set the record for most rebounds in a season, which stood until Aya Wilson surpassed it during the playoffs, and notched up the most consecutive double-doubles. The pair joined forces in the All-Star game, playing for Team WNBA against Team USA before the Olympics, clinching a 117-109 win. Meanwhile, Stewart is gearing up for Game 3 of the WNBA Finals with the New York Liberty aiming to build on their momentum against the Lynx. Despite squandering an 18-point lead in Game 1, the Liberty bounced back with an 80-66 win in Game 2. Stewart led the charge for New York, clocking 38 minutes, netting a game-high 21 points, dishing out 8 assists, grabbing 5 rebounds, and setting a personal best with 7 steals. "I couldn't wait to come back here Sunday and change the narrative a little bit," Stewart remarked following the Game 2 triumph. "I just wanted to make it very difficult for every single one of the players I was going up against today." New Women's Basketball League expected to recruit Caitlin Clark. Per report, one of the fastest-growing women's basketball leagues in the country is going after a big fish. Unrivaled, a new 3-on-3 league created by WNBA stars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, will try to recruit Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark in the coming weeks. According to Front Office Sports, the league wanted to give Clark ample time to recover in golf during the WNBA offseason, but sources revealed that Unrivaled plans to reach out to Clark sometime in the next several weeks. "Get ready for the full-court press," one source said. Unrivaled recently signed a multi-year broadcast rights deal with TNT Sports ahead of its inaugural season this winter, which will take place in Miami. Kelsey Plum, Eriko Gunbowl, Angel Reese and UConn's Paige Buchers are some of the star players who have already agreed to participate in the league in January. After the Fever were bounced in the first round of the WNBA playoffs by the Connecticut Sun in September, Clark said she almost definitely wasn't joining any basketball leagues this offseason. The WNBA Rookie of the Year has been spending the last few weeks bonding with her teammates off the court, as well as practicing her swings on the golf course. Clark is scheduled to participate in the LPGA Pro-Am at the Onica in Florida on November 13th. The new Unrivaled Women's Basketball League, which is set to debut on January 17, 2025, in Miami, announced through a media release yesterday that they've reached a multi-year media rights partnership to exclusively present live game coverage on TNT and True TV. With more than 45 primetime regular season matchups 3 nights a week across TNT Sports platforms. This partnership with TNT and its investment in Unrivaled is massive. Given that it had been unknown where Unrivaled would be broadcast, however, there's still one snag in Unrivaled's blueprint for success. Indiana Fever sensation Caitlin Clark is, at least right now, not planning to join the league next year. In the waning moments of the Fever's last game of their WNBA season, ESPN broadcaster Ryan Ruocco said, "We talked to Caitlin Clark earlier today. She said she almost definitely will not play basketball this offseason, so it is likely we will not see her play again until April." Women's basketball's biggest superstar not planning to play in Unrivaled is a massive blow. However, the league doesn't seem content to let Clark walk away so easily. An October 17 article from Front Office Sports' Michael McCarthy reported, fresh off agreeing to an inaugural TV deal with TNT Sports, the new league will try to recruit Clark in the coming weeks. Sources with knowledge of the strategy tell Front Office Sports. The fledgling league didn't want to rush its approach to the 22-year-old after her rookie season in the WNBA, McCarthy continued. Instead, the new league wanted to give the Indiana Fever star time to recover and golf in her offseason. But with a national TV contract under its belt, sources say Unrivaled plans to approach Clark sometime in the next several weeks. "Get ready for the full-court press," predicted one source in the article. Caitlin Clark has set the WNBA alight with a sensational debut season, rewriting the record books at every turn. The Indiana Fever standout took to the court for all 40 games in the 2024 regular season, culminating her campaign with a plethora of accolades, including the coveted Rookie of the Year title. In a remarkable feat, she not only scored the highest points by a rookie in WNBA history, but also recorded the most assists, while turning the ball over like never before, setting a new single-season turnover record. In a groundbreaking achievement, Clark was the first ever player to be honored as both Player of the Month and Rookie of the Month within the same month, and she became the quickest player to hit the 100 three-pointers mark, achieving this milestone in just 34 games. Given her extraordinary achievements, it was no surprise that she made the All-WNBA first team on Wednesday, becoming the first rookie since Candace Parker in 2008 to earn this prestigious accolade. Joining the elite starting five were Aja Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, and Alyssa Thomas, with the recognition accompanying a generous bonus of $10,300 for all players involved. Clark amassed an impressive 52 first-team votes, appearing on 66 of the 67 ballots submitted by a national media panel, solidifying her place among the legends of the game.